We are back. On the last episode, we did the B series oil pan, but we didn't find the root cause of the leak. After a short drive, we established that it's still leaking from the same general area. On today's episode, we're going to be doing the transmission. The transmission can be a daunting task for a lone individual with limited amount of tools. I'm going to tell you it's not that hard. You can do it with a little ingenuity, a little jack. You can pull it off by yourself and install it by yourself. It's an easy thing. So let's go ahead, pull the transmission off, and try to find out what's causing our leak. Looks like we have found the source of the problem. What kind of flywheel is that? Looks like ACT. Decent. So what do we have here? Let's take a closer look. Oh yeah, the side of the, where is that? I'm guessing that's the rear main seal cover. That's the rear main seal, and it's a part of this whole unit here. But, wonder. I'll have to stick my head in there. We are just trucking along, and just for reassurance, I couldn't tell if this was leaking or not. So this half shaft seal, it was wet, and all the pockets around it, it possibly could have crept on the block, because the rear main seal was dry all the way around. But I just wanted to be sure that I don't want to take off the transmission again. I just want to do it all in one go. And the felpro did come off, and it is garbage. It was really stuck on. So I got another felpro. We're going to install that along with this bushing and a new rear main seal and retainer. So instead of just replacing this, which I could have done, I got the entire assembly from racinghistorycompany.com. And so we got a new unit with the retainer. It's an okay value, I just wanted to replace it completely so I didn't have to press this seal back in. I've gone ahead and installed the rear main retainer and the seal. Also redid the pan, dropped the oil into a clean drain pan so I can use it again. It's unfortunate that the felpro did get damaged. It has silicone on it, so it's not really reusable, and they don't recommend it either. And I'm just going through the torque sequence on the clutch now after doing the flywheel. The clutch has 19 foot-pounds of torque. Star pattern. Okay, so we'll just hit this one here. Can't remember which one I started on. Also had to use the clutch lineup tool. Finally wrapping this thing up. We're good for the header on the top. All the mounts are in. I went over all the bolts, torqued them down. There was a few rattles, I still can't figure it out. It must be the aftermarket engine harness tapping or rattling in the interior, or it's the cabin, something behind the dash. I didn't really mess around with anything inside the car too much yet, besides adding some things, but I think I might have to do a once over in there so I can get rid of every rattle. Can't stand any noises with my cars. So it's gonna go underneath and attach the exhaust to the header. Let's throw that oil back in. Just the old oil will be fine. I might drop the oil sooner than later. This stuff's still pitch black and it's brand new. That means oil wasn't changed for quite a while. Okay, I've got that oil in. And we're just gonna wait till tomorrow to run it. We need the rear main seal retainer to cure. And it's good for the oil pan to the RTV or silicone to harden as well before we start it. I don't want to take any more risks here. Well, I think all that's left is to tighten the drain bolt. Make sure it's not dripping well. I changed the drain washer already, but I crushed it once. Just gonna double check to see if it's leaking or not. Just to make sure. Are we looking dry under here? Everything is looking dry. We're good today. I'm gonna do a once over on all the suspension. It's all brand new stuff, so it's been out for a couple of shakedowns, that's about it. But you never can be too sure. I'm not entirely confident that we did get the leak, but we were pretty thorough with what we did. So the oil pan, the rear main seal retainer, the rear main seal, and the axle seal. Though I didn't find the root cause of exactly what was leaking, I hope I can knock those things off the list and the oil pan doesn't need to come off again. That would be nice, but it's more one of those things that you have to, I guess my friend was suggesting you could use dye and you can track it that way. Because I'm not exactly sure where the dripping was coming from. The rear main seal was dry all the way around, but I had one friend tell me that a flywheel whips so much air that you can't tell where it comes from at times, and the rear main seal would look dry. So I hope that the transmission shouldn't need to come off now. And hopefully we can knock those things out of the way. And if it still leaks, we'll try to track it down. The next step would be dye, because nothing is showing signs of leaking right now. So let's get this on the ground. Gonna do a once over. Tighten up the lug nuts. Okay, I heard a bottle there. Was it still underneath? Oh yeah, that could have been a disaster. We are on the ground. Hopefully now, let's just give it a start and hope it doesn't have any issues.
Message on your phone from Kevin Long.
Okay. Let's kill that. Let's kill that. I think the headers have oil on them. Hopefully it's not too hot. Okay, so let's get this thing out. It's quiet. I don't hear any rattles or noises out here. It's got a loud alternator, but it's still kicking. That was the alternator that came with the car. I didn't replace it. I rebuilt the power steering pump, replaced the starter, but the alternator it looks brand new, so I didn't change it, but it's loud. Let's just get this outside. Kinda quiet inside. All the rattles except the glove box are gone. Gonna have to figure that out. That's nice. It's very quiet in here now. that glove box. Oh yeah. Minor resonance from the dashboard, I think. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, all that tightening. I zip tied the harnesses a little bit tighter so they don't tap on the body or the subframe. Oh yeah, this thing is real quiet. It's way different than before. So we're getting closer to our goal of having a very nice daily driver. I'm gonna leave it outside after I drive it tonight. I'm gonna leave it outside so the paint can cure. For right now, I'm just gonna leave that here. I'm gonna check the oil. I don't think it's gonna leak any oil until I drive it and I get some PSI oil pressure up, and then we'll see if it leaks or not. Right now I'm gonna clean the garage and then get ready for the next car that's coming in. Hopefully tonight or tomorrow, who knows? We'll see when it arrives. Phew, that's like a sigh of relief. No more leaks on the DX. That small oil pan job became a larger multi-day job with the transmission. So now that we have no leaks, we can move on to the next project that's coming in today. It should be arriving shortly. And I'm gonna let the DX just sit outside for a few days for the clear coat to cure, because anytime I touch it, it streaks the clear, meaning it's too soft still and it needs to harden. After it hardens, I can give it a quick polish and then we can get it PPF'd, and then we can work on some other things on that car. It's just the start of that project. I just wanted a real nice baseline, I guess a very nice platform to start from, and then we can work from there. And there we are. We have our new project car. A 64,000 kilometer AE86 coupe. All original, no accident. Beautiful car that I did a beam swap on. It's here to get mini BBK so you can run small 13-inch wheels with big, more stopping power. And then we got some nice suspension from Annex that I'll be installing on this. And I could already tell the clutch is leaking since the last time. The car hasn't been driven in years. We did the motor swap, hit a dyno session. Dyno session had, it put down 200, a little over 200 horsepower, and the car doesn't stop. But now I can see that the clutch is leaking as the floor mat is wet. I'll have to get that sorted out before it leaves, but on the next episode, you'll be seeing this car. Till next time.